So we know that London is an absolute hive of activity for criminals. So how is it, and I mean that, it always has been, literally, London was always a place that you knew of that had gangland wars, right? You knew that there was, I mean, you can go back to the 60s, whether it would be the craze of the Richardsons, and some of them would be fighting people of other religions or other colours, right? And now you've got literally kids all stabbing each other to death over turf, and you've got all sorts of other criminality going on. So how do you fight this? Well, the best way, according to C.D. Cant, is employ people that can't even read and write, that actually have a criminal background, but as long as they're coloured. I say coloured, as long as they're just not white. That's where we're at, okay? And this is his way of fighting crime. Now, not forgetting, okay, how, say, for instance, this knife culture that's going on at the moment in London, where they make each other into tea bags, all right? I mean, you've got all these kids running around with stoma bags on, or stormer, whatever they call them nowadays, because as a thing, they stab each other in the ring piece and destroy any chance that you've got of actually being able to use that hole again for any significant time. So how do you fight this? Well, you bring people in from a culture that probably had that as a thing, all right, and then make sure that they can't even write a statement out, because that would be a great idea. And if they're criminals already, what better idea? I mean, at least they'll know where to look for it. No, this is probably the most ridiculous thing that I've heard of for ages. So let's just have a quick flick through it. UK Metropolitan Police recruiting functionally illiterate officers to meet diversity quotas. Well, that's wonderful, isn't it? Because diversity is our strength, as we've seen. It's been revealed that the London Metropolitan Police are recruiting officers who are illiterate, can barely write English, and who may have criminal records in order to meet diversity quotas. Promises to have 40% of the force represented by ethnic minorities by 2023 fell short, with only 17% of officers being from a diverse background. Why is it? Is it people from other diverse backgrounds can actually see that the police are indeed a criminal organisation in their own and they want nothing to do with it? I mean, literally, it seems every other day there's something coming from the police, whether they've been involved in organised crime, whether they've been having sex with the people they're supposed to be protecting, whether they're dealing in child porn. You know, the list is endless. And it says that many people that are already in the police force probably years ago wouldn't have got in with a decent background check. So that's good. I mean, let's be fair. How do you fight crime if the people that are there to fight crime are criminals in the first place? It's an absolute oxymoron, isn't it? But hey, what do I know? Literally, it just goes on what their plans are. I've never liked Cant. Some of you might call me a racist. I could not give a shit. I don't like his history. I don't like the way he's a smug git. I don't like the way he lies. I don't like the way that... I mean, let's be honest. Mr. Curtin ripped him a new one once. Was it the Assembly? He was quite good to watch, actually. But Cant's laughing at us. And Cant is literally placed there to help destroy London. And he's doing an excellent job. Let's be fair. He got in through a rigged election. You want to look into that? I mean, have you ever heard of 120% of the voter coming out to vote? And yet... that happened while a load of Christian and Jewish areas didn't even get the chance to vote because that was all messed up. And yet he had the biggest turnout plus some ever. This guy is an absolute wanker of biblical scale, and he's laughing at us. And if you live in London, I feel sorry for you. Because with him at the helm, I'd feel like I just won a first class... No, but I feel like I'd won steerage class on a Titanic. That's how I feel. I am so glad that if I got any further west, I'd be in the bloody Bristol Channel. And I'm glad. I would not want to be anywhere near London, right, with the Met Police, as crooked as they are, fitting people up, right, or just not doing the right thing. I mean, take, for instance, a real crime there, like burglary. Don't even bother. Car gets nicked, tough shit. I'll tell you what, here's a number. Give it your insurance. Off you go. It's a fucking joke. Absolute joke. We've been laughed at here. Absolutely laughed at. And they are running this country into the ground, purposefully, I might add. That is the intention. And every time he does something like this, it's two fingers up to us. That's what it is. Laughing. I don't know when people are going to get it. Because there's so many of the sheep that actually see it and just go, oh, head in the sand again, because that's the best place for it. You cowards. You're fitting you, literally, you are helping ruining your country, right? Now, I don't care if you suffer, but you deserve it, really. If you don't do anything about this, you deserve to get what you get. But your kids didn't, and your grandkids didn't. You cowards. There it is. Rant over for now.